MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Atlanta Braves.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Now in the box, Corey Seager. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park.
First pitch, 7:07.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. So a full count now.
3-2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
one thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He's taken him deep once. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. A bouncer to the left side. Camargo's got it. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Settling in now, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Now here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, it's been pretty good, 5 for 12. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Fouled away. He's set, and the payoff pitch lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. Inciarte aboard here at first with nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So a runner at first with one out now, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. First pitch of the at-bat. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Runners on first with one down. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Inciarte rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he pops it up. Coming in is Pollock. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll come home with it. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Hit hard but foul. Acuna is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
From the stretch. Ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The 3-1 grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And another foul ball. Donaldson over at second. Acuna at first, 2 out in the inning. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. It's the Braves 2 and the Dodgers nothing.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. For his career in this matchup, the pitchers owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 2-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're willing.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No one out with a runner at second. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Into the corner and slicing foul. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .375 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no
and he takes ball 1. Barnes playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Ball 1. Two and 1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 home. Popped up, and no one will track it down. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Sean Newcomb, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Turner has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, enter Inciarte.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Next for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the pitcher reaches base to start the inning. That means they'll flip the lineup card with a man aboard and nobody out.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Corey Seager. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Kershaw at second. Seager at first with no outs. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Acuna racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The relay, and a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Standing in, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Second and third here, 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Set to deal on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Hit hard to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. The 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two out, bases loaded. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Here's the 3-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he fouls this one off. He's set the 3-2. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first homer so far in the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Man, that has to hurt. He was one pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Barnes is off at first with 2 away. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Full count still. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
1-1 the count. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We played 2.5. It's now 5-2 LA. In now, Nick Markakis as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Nick Markakis.
Here comes the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3 and 2. The 3-2 pitch, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering, and here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
In now, Ronald Acuna started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Kershaw now on 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Markakis, the runner at third. Freeman on second. Donaldson on at first with nobody out. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Ozzie Albies waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Two and 2 the count. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Now a flare out to left center. Taylor coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Not shortstop, Johan Camargo.
So striding in, Johan Camargo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0 delivery. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Strike called. 2-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Flowers. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lays off 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Sean Newcomb, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Popped him up. Barnes is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves 4. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Corey Seager. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-1. Hit hard, but foul wide of the bag at first. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Again, he sends it out of play. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jesse Biddle answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jesse Biddle.
Justin Turner will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ready on 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Seager over at second. Taylor at first. One gone. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. He's set. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball down and away. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes set. The 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Five runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled away. One, 2 on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Grounded to third. Donaldson's up with it. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded. They lead it 5-4. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So with 1 away now, that'll bring in Nick Markakis. First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Seager right there. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Donaldson.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Freeman at second with 2 down. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Three and 0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Ready with the 3-0. That's in there, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Austin Barnes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Austin Barnes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Hit back toward the mound. Camargo picks it up cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking him up.
First offering on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The pitcher,
offense
22.
Apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, David Freese.
Comes set, and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Rich Hill, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 44, Rich Hill.
Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. His career batting line against Hill. He's 1 for 5.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Hill was born in Massachusetts. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Hernandez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Arodys Vizcaíno takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Corey Seager. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Markakis on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. The 2-2 hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's set, and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 5-4. Stepping in, Tyler Flowers. His career batting line against Hill. He's 2 for 4.
Tyler Flowers.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. This one's down to third. Gloved by Turner. And that's the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the pitcher, loaded.
Murray Baladares will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Amari Baladares.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 0-2 once more. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Three and two now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he lays off ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-1 home is a sinker in the dirt.
One strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's there, but oh, he missed it. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. His career batting line against Hill, he's just 2 for 9. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Markakis is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Valladares at second. Inciarte is over at first with 1 away. outside and a full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hernandez is after it. He makes the catch, but the tying run breaks for the plate. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to minimize the damage here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. A 1-1 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Payoff pitch on its way, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. Skied into straightaway right. Pollock is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now, and we are all tied 5-5. Back here at SunTrust Park, Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Shane Carl is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Shane Carl.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Cody Bellinger.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Line to the right side. Markakis is there. 2 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, A.J. Pollard. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers down in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0. Pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. Chopper foul. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler.
Digging in, Tyler Flowers. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is taken. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The batter, the pitcher,
Dansby Swanson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Hernandez going back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Boy, Giro, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Ender Inciarte will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Hernandez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base.
Nick Markakis.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Albies on third. Flowers on second. Swanson on at first with 2 down. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Taylor is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Braves will strand 3. This remains a 5-all ball game. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now to the plate, Austin Barnes. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Austin Barnes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Striding in, Daniel Castro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Weekly hit to third. Donaldson gloves it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number
We're in the 8th inning of a tie ball game here at SunTrust Park as you get a look at our line score to this point. Andrew Toles will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Andrew Toles.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. This ball game still tied 5-all. Kevin Quackenbush is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 59, Kevin Quackenbush.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Charlie Culberson.
Ready now, Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Pollock has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now batting, Ronald Acuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. Sliced hard on the ground. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 8 full here in Game 4, and we are all tied 5-5. Charlie Culberson will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 8, Charlie Culberson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Albies ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Very high, 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The count now at 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-1. Here it is. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Daniel Winkler has been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Daniel Winkler.
Cody Bellinger will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. And the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Into the box, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Pollock is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Castro scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Hard on the ground toward short. Seager from deep in the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Kike Hernandez. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollard. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Austin Barnes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. This remains a 5-all ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Floro comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 51, Dylan Floro.
Brian McCann is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The next 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they are now 1 win away from winning the series as they take this one walk-off style.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
There's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Atlanta Braves have taken a 3-1 lead in this league championship series. Daniel Winkler earns the victory on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.